it's Danielle Nicole, the Grand Stylist, back again to talk to you more about the different ways that I am dealing with this global pandemic as a beauty professional. Something that I found really fascinating was that people don't really play around when it comes to their beauty, especially women. In the state where I do most of my work, beauty professionals are still shut down. All the gyms, spas, and beauty salons, the governor is still not allowing them to work. So where I live, they have reopened, and from what I'm hearing from friends, they're not going to stay out of the salons, and they're definitely not going to stay out of the nail salons either. So I thought, what can I do just to give some practical suggestions, some help to make the best choice if you're going to go, regardless. So I did hear of a salon where my friend went, where while they were shut down, they did something really neat, and they built these tall wall barriers between themselves and the client. They have it posted and they enforce it that everybody that comes in their door has to be masked up, and everybody that works there has their mask on. And they wear gloves, they sanitize like crazy, and they even line the pedicure bowls with plastic that seals to the bowl. Then they remove it and they throw it away, disinfect the chair and everything before the next person comes. They also practice a measure of distancing by not putting people in chairs right next to each other, so everybody's pretty spaced out, and they only allow so many people in there at a time. And they also keep the door open so that there's fresh air coming in all day. So my suggestion, before you go into a hair or nail salon, please call ahead to find out what precautions that they are taking, because it's not as though the virus is slowing down, people are getting sick. So why not call ahead and ask them? They will not be offended. Everybody knows what's going on, so they're ready for those kind of questions. What are you guys doing to keep your customers safe? Because what is the point of going someplace where you're uncomfortable and nervous the whole time because you don't know if any precautions were taken? But on top of that, make sure you take your own precautions. I would not go into any nail salon and let them use their implements. Those things cost not very much at all. Why risk it? Bring your own file, bring your own buffer, bring your own implements, because those things are porous, and if those things are getting reused, they could be spreading germs. I wouldn't even risk it. If you don't happen to remember to bring those things, ask them to please open up new tools for you. They will do that. And especially now, they're going to be more prepared for those kind of special requests. Again, like I always say, don't leave home without your sanitizer. I don't care if they're sanitizing or not, sanitize anyway, because you don't know the strength of what they're using or how thoroughly they did it. So before you sit down, I would spray your chair down. If you're putting your feet in a foot bath, even with all those precautions, I would pour essential oils into the water before you even start to soak. And I would spray, as soon as, if you're doing your hands, they always tell you to go wash extra good, and then I would spray my hands before I went home. But those are just some practical suggestions. Make sure you're masked up when you go in there, if you're gonna go. But I'm just bringing this up because I'm being real. I'm hearing about all these people. The day that the governor opened up the state for personal services, people were signing up to go. So they're excited to feel human again, pretty again, whatever it is. If you're not gonna be able to stay out of there, at least do your homework and make sure you're making a good choice on where you go, because I'm sure all places are not gonna be created equal, and nobody can take care of you better than you. So do your due diligence, make the call, ask the questions. Don't be worried about offending people, because everybody knows what's going on. So that is my message for today. Again, I am the Grand Stylist, and for this week, I'm signing off.